Hey everybody, this is Nick Piampiano. I am your student's homeroom and ninth period CDOS teacher. The first thing that I wanted to do before I explain how the CDOS class works is to show you the link for the ninth grade Sequoia High School team site. So it is sites.google.com/view/Sequoia9. Now remember, if you're having trouble or you're getting an administrative error when you try to visit this website, it is because you are logged into your GAF account. So try and type this website in on a separate internet browser. So say you're using Google Chrome for your GAF account, try and search for this site on Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox or Safari if you're using, an Apple product, okay? When you search, this is the website, it will pop up. Here's the main page. There will be announcements on the scroll bar. And if you scroll down, you're going to see a ninth grade team calendar. So any important dates in terms of, school closings or virtual open house or parent-teacher conference day will be listed on here. Okay. Individual classroom calendars will be on each teacher's site or Google Classroom. Okay. This is just for overall general information for Sequoia High School. If you notice on the top, you have several teachers listed, and if you click more, you have more teachers. This is your ninth grade staff. So if you click on any classroom or any tab, it's going to show you that teacher's link to their Google Classrooms or to their Google websites. And on the bottom, you'll have contact information like email addresses, and even some teachers have Google Voice numbers that you can use to contact as well. Okay. So for myself, I just wanted to show you my contact information again. I'm sure you saw it if you were in or if you viewed my geometry applications video. So here are my separate websites, my history of gaming classroom site. That's an upperclassman course that I teach. So when your students get older into 10th, 11th, 12th grade, they can take that elective course. Here's my geometry applications website. As you can see, it'll pull up from there. And here's my YouTube page. This is where I post all help videos for geometry, history of gaming, even these open house videos that you're viewing now are on here, okay? If you ever need any help, I have multiple email addresses, okay? mrpiampiano@gmail.com, mpiampia@espocies.org. All of your students, if they try to email me through their GAF account, if they just go to create for a new email and they start typing Piampiano, my email will pop right up. This is my Google Voice number. Students use this to check in for attendance at the beginning of their class periods. They can send me a text message. They can call if they need help. They can text me if they need help. And that's the easiest way for me to communicate with virtual students on my iPad, cell phone, computer during the school day. So when it comes to CDOS, what does it stand for? Career Development Occupational Studies, okay? So the beauty of this course is that the homeroom teacher teaches the CDOS course to their homeroom students. So I see all of my homeroom students in the beginning of the day. They come in the morning right off the bus, they eat breakfast with me, and then they fill out their point sheets and they go about their normal school day. They come back to me for the last 35 minutes of the day. It's kind of a de-escalation period. They can hand in their point sheets. We kind of review how their days went, calculate their points to determine their levels for the following day or even the next week. And this is really just for the homeroom teacher to touch base with the students and see how they've been doing throughout the school day. In terms of careers, we will look at all of the different tech programs that Eastern Suffolk BOCES offers. Okay, this is the website. I have the link actually in the Google Classroom on the post before this one. You could scroll down here. They have a whole bunch of information about all of their courses. Okay, and you could go to programs, and they show you all the different programs that your students can take as an 11th grader, where they would do half-day academics at Sequoia High School and half-day in a tech or career program, such as the ones listed here. Each individual link, has more information about each one. So we will review all these with your students in CDOS class towards the end of the year, when we're kind of filling out annual review paperwork and trying to determine what programs your students may or may not be interested in. Of course, you don't have to take one of these programs. It's just an alternative way for graduation. In terms of CDOS, we go over, characteristics that are appropriate and not appropriate in the business place, how to get your working papers, just general things that your students would need to know when they begin working or even looking forward more post-graduation into their careers. The beautiful part about CDOS is that every ninth grade teacher teaches CDOS at the same exact time. So all of the ninth grade staff, regardless of who the student's homeroom teacher is, right, we all teach that class ninth period. What's great about that is that all the ninth grade staff is on the first floor and we all keep in touch throughout the school day. CDOS is more of a fluid class than anything else, meaning if a student comes in at the end of the day and they needed extra time to finish up their quiz from Mr. Rios's living environment class, then I could send that student to Mr. Rios, they could finish their quiz, and they can come back to me for the remainder of the period. Same thing as, CDOS students in other classes. If they need to finish a geometry applications assignment, they can come to me and finish it with me. And it's just an easy way to maintain, that solid work ethic for our ninth grade students. We make sure that they don't have incomplete assignments, incomplete assessments. If a student is absent, this ninth period is a great way to catch them up from the work that they missed on the previous day. And really what this does is to prevent incomplete grades and lower scores on students' report cards and just really teach them how to be successful in high school. The ninth grade staff is a very solid unit and we all work very well together. As you can see, many of us have contributed to complete this Sequoia 9 page. We all contribute to the learning process for each of these kids, and we really want to make sure that every student is on top of their workload. Because at the end of the day, we're just really trying to prepare these students who are, making a nice transition now from Jefferson, and we could even say virtual learning for the past several months, to a high school atmosphere that's more demanding in terms of workload and content and, just overall academics. So we're really trying to prepare them for 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, because with each year that they progress through Sequoia High School, the demands become a little more. The academic difficulty obviously increases. We have things like Regents exams that students need to pass in order to graduate with their, Regents diploma. And, we're really just trying to instill those great work ethic skills in them early on in their high school careers. So please, if you have any questions at all, I'll bring up my information again. My emails are down here, mr.piampiano@gmail.com. Any parent could reach me at that one, or they could reach me at mpiompia@esboces.org, or always student, parent, guardian, etc. You guys can reach out to me at 631-542-2855. That is my Google Voice number for all of my classrooms. Okay. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I look forward to hearing from you. And hopefully, we continue to have a great year that we've already started in these past several weeks.